Okay, hello again everybody. Welcome to our second live stream of the day. We are on Microsoft Flight Simulator. We are going from Humberside Airport here, and we're going to fly all the way up at Newcastle, right here. I think runway 7 is our ILS approach. Let's change that, get that all locked in. ILS 7. Now, yeah, so we're going to do this kind of, we're going to come in over Gateshead, loop around, come in, and we should track right in there to Newcastle, and we'll have a nice flight. Now, today we are flying in the Beechcraft Baron G58. I've heard quite a bit about this aircraft in the what do you call it, on the forums. Everybody seems to love it. It flies really well, so we're going to give it a shot. 44-minute flight. Let's get in here. We'll get our weather set up, get our aircraft set up, and we'll be in the air shortly. Everybody sit back, relax, buckle in. Have a nice flight. So we'll kind of familiarize ourselves. I did fly in this briefly on one of the landing challenges. It was one of the aircraft that is used for the landing challenge
Humberside Tower
scenario.
Frog 237 at runway 20 ready for departure IFR to Newcastle.
Frog 237 altimeter tree, 0.21 wind 242 at 14. Cleared for takeoff runway 20.
There's what it looks like.
Cleared for takeoff runway 20 Frog 237.
Not nearly as posh looking as our 350i, but it looks good otherwise, I think. So we'll get in here, maintain 2,000 feet. We got to find our altitude. I do believe it's one of these. There's the selected altitude. Ooh, no, not 99. Alright, so this for some reason is kind of stuck. That's interesting. Alright. Wait. So we have that. Alright, so let's get the parking brake off. We have some flaps down for takeoff. Okie dokie. And let's get airport. Find as soon as we get airborne here, I should have looked, is the autopilot.
Frog 237 contact Manchester Center on 118.775. Good day.
118.775 for Frog 237. Manchester Center, Frog 237 is passing 1,100 feet, climbing 2,000 feet.
Frog 237, Manchester Center, altimeter 29.92, continue to sit by its climb.
On. Nav mode on.
Frog 237, climb and maintain 10,000 feet.
Climb and maintain 10,000 feet, Frog 237.
Frog 237, climb and maintain 13,000 feet.
climb and maintain
approach mode.
13,000 feet, Frog
Where's
237.
nav? Right. Oh, don't tell me the nav mode is not working. Nav mode is not working on this aircraft for whatever reason today.
Fog 237, please expedite your climb 13,000 feet.
Oh, give me a break, bucko. Shut up. Well, I think... I don't know. I really don't know today.
Ryanair 8558, contact London Center on 118.475. Good day.
I am not getting this thing is not...
118.475.
I think I know what the problem is.
Fog 237, contact London Center on 118.475. Good day.
118.475 for Frog 237. London Center Frog 237 is passing 2,100 feet, climbing 13,000 feet.
Phoenix 25, 4166 miles southeast.
Alright, well, I thought this was going to be a much better flight, but apparently not. I don't know what is going on with this.
Fog 237 London Center altimeter 29.902 continue to Zulu as planned. Fog 237 contact Manchester Center on 118.775. Good day.
118.775 Frog 237. Manchester Center Frog 237 is at 3,000 feet, climbing 13,000 feet.
Fog 237, Manchester Center altimeter 29.902, continue to Sitboot as planned.
I'm going to have to kind of fly this back towards the track, and then nav should pick it up. I think there's an issue sometimes with the way this system flies. It's a good-looking plane. I never know what to expect anymore when we're flying. I guess nobody really expected it anymore either. That's okay. It is what it is.
Manchester Center Canada 254 is at 16,800 feet, descending 4,000 feet.
Channel 254, Manchester Center altimeter 29.902, continue to Lima Bravo Alpha as planned.
Alright, so we're seeing our mark come up. I'm going to kind of gently steer the plane towards it again, and then hopefully, once we get closer, the nav system will pick up. I can hit on the autopilot, and then the nav system should come on once we're closer to the mark, or track basically, and we'll get back on track. So anyways, hopefully everybody's having a good Monday. I think we're close enough now. Let's hit the autopilot. And nav. We need to put gotta get vertical speed then. Where's my vertical speed? One of the things I'm learning about this is that I need to learn the systems better before I fly in a stream, because I cannot
Fog
find...
237, please expedite your climb 13,000 feet.
Yeah, we're losing altitude. And we've flown past our mark, which for whatever reason... Alright, well, I don't know what... You know what we're going to do? Screw it. We're going to go back and fly in the... I'm not going to even mess with this, because it's not working. We're going to go back to the other Beechcraft. Let's just do that. Because I'm not going to waste my time in a plane that is not operating as intended. I hear all these great things, and it doesn't never work out. So let's just do that. It's right here. Only 20 departure. Newcastle. I'm just gonna, what I need to do, folks, is I need to just stick with planes that I think I know fairly well, and that's that. You know, so that's what we're gonna do. All right, let's try this again. It's a 48-minute flight. We're gonna try this, and then anyways, hello again, Amilla. We tried the Beechcraft Baron G58, could not get the nav system to engage. I think there's just a lot of problems with autopilot and nav settings for whatever reasons. I couldn't get it to work, so we're going to go back and restart this flight in the...
Humberside Tower Frog 237 at runway 20 ready for departure IFR to Newcastle.
I'm just going to... 8,000 feet. Alright, let's get in the air. Let's try this again. Hopefully, it's going to be a much better flight. I think it will be. I definitely need to, if I'm going to change aircraft, I need to practice with it and get used to some, you know, some differences and know where the buttons are, because I feel like if I don't, I'm just looking like a jackass in the plane.
Contact Manchester Center on 118.775. Good day.
Don't sink.
118.775 Frog 237. Manchester Center Frog 237 is at 700 feet climbing 8,000 feet.
Frog 237 Manchester Center altimeter 29.902 continue descent as planned. Frog 237 climb and maintain 13,000 feet.
Climb and maintain 13,000 feet Frog 237.
All right. Yeah, it's just been, I don't know. There's something going on, I think, in some cases with this.
Manchester Center with Air 1289er is passing 16,000.
But anyway, that's our global freightways delivery. Kind of like that gray and red. It does look pretty slick.
Manchester Center altimeter 29.902 continue to DM14 as planned.
Whiz Air. Wow. Yeah, I don't know. There's just something going on. I can't explain it. But we're airborne now. We're on our way to Newcastle. We're just gonna stick, I think, quite honestly, in the 172 we didn't have any issues with really. I'm gonna stick with this plane for a while. If I change aircraft, it's only because I've gotten a feel for it off stream and had some time in the plane. So yeah, we'll try that at another time. See, this has got a weird track. We should turn to the right. Should be turning to the right.
Ryanair 2141, contact London Center on 118.475.
Why are we not tracking to the right?
Good day.
There we go.
Shanx 254, contact leads approach on 134.58. Good day.
118.475 Ryanair 2141. Going to 134.58 Shanx 254.
Okay. Now we're finally tracking. Yeah, I don't know. There's something going on with this simulator that does not make much sense. And I don't know if it's
With Air 1289er, contact approach on 126.225. Good day.
I think it's Wizz Air. Just past DM14A.
8 o'clock, 2 miles at 10,500 feet generic. Report them in sight.
Sure, I see it.
Rock
Why?
237 traffic in sight.
Manchester Center, generic Romeo Yankee Romeo Tree 5 Quebec uniform is at flight level 360, descending 10,000 feet.
Generic Romeo Yankee Romeo 35, Quebec uniform Manchester Center. Continue as planned. Alpine 6,
Gilpo,
853,
that's our
contact
marker
London
there.
Center on 118.475. Good day.
Speaking of Alpine, I don't know. Well,
126.225
Alonso, I guess, did that fairly well. We managed some points for the Alpine remote
118.475
team.
for Alpine 6853.
Not that I prefer to talk about it, but good job for Verstappen to win the other day. At race, I just saw. Was it Hungary? I don't know. But anyway, yeah, he won. Good job. Keep it up. Beat Mercedes. Win the championship. Give Hamilton something to cry about. That's my F1 rant for the day. So anyway, yeah, super quiet chat. I thought maybe a few more people would be in, but I guess I don't know. It is what it is. So people can always watch it on the replay. Sorry that the Baron was acting up. I don't really know what what was going on with that. I was really looking forward to flying it because everything I read, that everyone's like, oh, it's great, da da da. So I'm like, okay, cool, let's give it a go. And then nothing seems to work. I don't know. It's a very weird situation with the simulator. So I don't know anymore what's going on from one aircraft to the next. I kind of feel like it's hit and miss with everything. You know, I just never know. Some flights we have really great flights and there's no issues, and other times it's like things just don't work. Leveling off finally, 13,000 feet. I kind of feel like we're going to be at this is our cruising altitude to Newcastle. We should start tracking pretty soon towards Newcastle.
And maintain 12,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 12,000 feet, Frog 237.
Next point, 13.2. Alright, that's Grimto up ahead right there.
Hawk 237, please expedite your descent, 12,000 feet.
I'm getting there. Goodness gracious. We're almost there. Monday. It's like everything went on strike today. I don't know. I don't know anymore. Yeah, this is a nice looking livery, I think. Maybe these are all Global Freightways executives here that we're taking to Newcastle today to do business in Newcastle. How about that? We'll just go with that story and we'll stick to it. We'll even leave our naked light on, even though we don't need it. Heck with it. Alright, we should be turning towards Newcastle here in a moment. We're passing Rimtow. Now that's interesting, right? We see Rimtow here, and we see the track here. It doesn't make much sense. I would think they would be... It's like the flight plan and our markers are not lined up. You know? I don't know really what to expect with that. I don't know what the deal is. Just passed, we're zipping by Rimtow. We should get our next marker. Gokoff is next. 28 nautical miles right there in front of us. There we go. And I think we will start pretty soon. We should start making our preparation for landing there in Newcastle. Oh, I think Mick must have popped in and left a like. He must be lurking. I'm guessing. If you're lurking, Mick, hello, good afternoon. Today is just a lurk kind of day. Monday's just, now that school's returning and all that, maybe Mondays just aren't a good day to stream. Maybe that should be one day off kind of thing. Well, kind of makes sense now that things are, you know, there's some changes happening. So tomorrow, well, when we get to Newcastle, when we get to our parking spot, we'll shut the plane down. We'll look at our plan tomorrow, basically go from Newcastle over to Norway. Mondays just our Mr. Twitter Mondays for a while or something, I don't know. It could be too, I wonder if Vic may have had to go pick the kids up from school. I think it's about that time. So. I think we're going to reduce here down to 10,600. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's go down. I think we're going to get ready to land here at Newcastle. We'll try to have a nice, clean approach in and put this bad boy on the ground and call it a day. Well, after we look at tomorrow's run, we'll do that as quickly as we can. Call it a day.
Fog 237, you are 800 feet below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain 12,000 feet altimeter, 29.902.
Climb and
Oh,
maintain
we're good.
12,000 feet, Frog 237.
Fog 237, please expedite your climb 12,000 feet.
You told me to go to 13,000 before, and I get there, I'm almost there, then you're like, oh, no, go back to 12,000. We are 57 nautical miles from Newcastle. We are going to start the current trip. That's just the way it is. Something will never change. Don't you believe it? Right.
Fog 237, climb and maintain 16,000 feet.
No. That
Climb
is
and
just the
maintain
most ridiculous
16,000 feet,
request
Frog
I've
237.
ever heard. No. I'm going to 7,900 feet in preparation for landing. Thank you very much. Oh, where do they come up with this stuff? Honestly. I just don't get it. I'm preparing to land at Newcastle. Why would I go all the way to 16,000? That just boggles my mind, quite honestly.
Fog 237, please expedite your climb 16,000 feet.
Because at some point you're going to tell me to start dropping more altitude, so, I feel like I'm in a bad relationship right now. I don't know what to expect anymore. I wake up and hope maybe today will be the day the Microsoft Flight Simulator won't be so dumpty, and I love this. Don't get me wrong; it's kind of reignited my passion about aviation. But I'm always like, I don't know what to expect anymore. It's like that toxic relationship where you're like, what's my other half going to say today? What's going to happen today that's going to unsettle
Fog
me?
237, please expedite your climb 16,000 feet.
Goodness. I really don't know anymore. you know, I hate to say this, but it is like, okay, tomorrow's patch, everything will be better. You know, I'll go get help. I'm going to get help in the form of an update. You know? Oh, Lord. And you're just like, okay, well, I hope this update works. I hope it brings some normalcy back to our relationship. Oh.
Fog 237, please expedite your climb 16,000 feet.
I think. It's like the Monday gremlins, you know? Well, as I always say, we'll go with what we know. Even though it doesn't, sometimes it does not seem like we know very much. Or what we know goes right out the window.
Fog 237, please expedite your climb 16,000 feet.
Zadru, we just passed that, or we will pass that. That's our next marker there, 4,300 feet. I need to go ahead and get that dialed in.
Fog 237, please expedite your climb 16,000 feet.
Morton Timnath. Morton Timnath. Bowling. Evanwood Gates. Evanwood. Etherly, West Auckland, St. Helen, Auckland, Tyndale Crescent. Interesting names for sure. Etherly
Fog
Grange,
237, please expedite your climb 16,000
Etherly
feet.
Den, Etherly Moor. Etherly has lots of different names, that's for sure. Toronto. Wow. Okay. South Church Enterprise Park. Foundry Gate? LCP Stanhope and Walsingham parishes.
Fog 237, contact Newcastle
Yeah,
approach
some-
on 124.38. Good day.
Newfoundland,
124.38 for Frog 237.
Sunnybrow,
Newcastle approach Frog
Whoa.
237 is passing 4,300 feet, climbing 16,000 feet.
Fog 237, Newcastle approach altimeter 29.92, continue as planned. Fog 237, you are 1 mile south. Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect ILS runway 07 approach via November Tango transition. Cleared to November Tango. Generic 4 Flight Romeo, you are 1,400 feet below your assigned altitude.
USRs
Climb
and
and
next
maintain
waypoints.
4,300 feet altimeter 29.902.
Maintain present heading and
12:30.
altitude. Expect ILS runway 07 approach via November Tango transition. Cleared to November Tango Frog 237.
3,500. Let's get down to 3,500.
Climb and maintain 4,300 feet. Generic 4 Flight Romeo.
All by myself, gonna be landing all by myself anymore. Do-do-do-do-do. Wasting away again in
Fog
Newcastle.
237, please expedite your climb 16,000 feet.
Looking for my shaker of pepper. Some people say there's a football team to blame, but I know it's nobody's fault. Well, hello, Mick.
Generic 4 Flight
How
Romeo
are you,
descend
sir?
and maintain 3,500 feet.
Welcome. We are soon approaching Newcastle. The land here.
Descend and
At any
maintain
moment.
3,500 feet. Generic 4 Flight Romeo.
We're going to skirt around, kind of loop, and then back in.
Fog 237, please
07
expedite your climb
correct.
16,000 feet.
Or 07, runway 07. So we tried the Baron G58, as we said in the description. However, I could not get the nav to engage. Autopilot was a numpty. We fired the aircraft and we went back here to the 350i, which we are going to stick with for the foreseeable future until hopefully things get better. Hopefully.
Generic 4 Flight Romeo, please expedite your descent 3,500 feet.
That's where we're at
Fog
right now.
237, please expedite your climb 16,000
And we still
feet.
get these weird request to go to 3,000 or 16,000 feet, even though we are preparing to land. I don't understand it.
Descend and maintain 2,200 feet. Generic 4 Flight Romeo. Generic 4 Flight Romeo, you are 5 miles west of Newcastle. Contact Newcastle Tower
Should
on
be
119.705
to the left a little
when
bit.
inbound on the approach.
There we go. Making a slight left turn there. It's turning. It's turning. Who's a good plane? You are. Yes, you are. You're my new favorite. 350i? You're my new favorite. You're my bestest airplane
Fox
ever.
237, please expedite your climb 16,000 feet.
I feel like I can rely on this plane more often than not. Kind of have a lazy left-hand turn here. So yeah, if I'm going to change planes, it'll be I'm going to spend some time off stream, just kind of trying some different stuff. Yeah, I agree, Nick. Yeah, there's just some really weird stuff, as Johnny Carson used to say. Totally weird, really weird stuff.
Fox 237, expedite your climb
I
16,000 feet.
I don't know what to expect half the time. I just have my fingers crossed that when I pick a flight or create a plan and all that, that it's going to work reasonably well. Because when it doesn't, it makes it a little bit more. It makes it harder for me to be entertaining to you guys, and I don't like that. Oh, somebody's landing right now there at Newcastle. Look at that. Somebody's on approach. Look at that. Isn't that cute? Hurry up and get off the runway.
Maintain 2,200 feet.
Gladly. Finally, something
Descend
sensible.
and maintain 2,200 feet, Frog 237.
Cheeseburn range. Wow.
Fox 237, you are 5 miles west of Newcastle. Contact Newcastle Tower on 119.705
Harlow Hill.
when inbound.
Tower on 119.705, Frog 237.
Alright, so
Newcastle
that's our
Tower,
track
Frog
right there.
237, 6 miles west inbound ILS runway 07 approach.
Fox 237, Newcastle Tower. Altimeter 29.902 wind 273 to tree. Cleared ILS, runway 07 approach.
Cleared ILS runway
Strange
07
looking
approach, Frog 237.
Sort of entry into Newcastle. Gotta get it down to about 180 and then I can deploy the flaps. We're gonna have to go into approach mode here momentarily. Approach mode on, so it should line up here. there's our entry point there. Right over the lovely town of Horsley. I salute the folks of Horsley. I wish you a good day. As we fly over your... Oh, look at this. Look at this sort of... We are way off track here. Oh. God, look at this silliness. Phew. What in the world? I don't know. I don't know anymore. Mondays are my least favorite days now to stream. Not gonna lie. I just died. What do you like? What do you like? Yes, please turn and line up accordingly, please. All right, so we got our glide slope. I think we are...
Fog 2 tree, 7 wind 27 tree to tree. Clear to land runway.
Thank you, Newcastle.
Clear to land runway 07 Frog 237.
I do like this livery. This is a very nice looking. I'm gonna turn all the lights on. All the lights on. They know we're coming in. There's no mistaking it now. I don't want to hear any go around, none of that silliness. We have turned on the no numpty sign. Let's get rid of Clarence. Thank you for your flight today, Clarence. You did a great job. Well, there we are. Welcome to Newcastle, everybody.
Fog 237, turn next taxiway.
We're in taxi, and then we'll look at tomorrow's flight as soon as we get parked here. Wow, the town of Wide Open. Where did they come up with these names?
Fog 237, exit runway when able.
Yeah, I'm going to exit. Thank you very much. Now we're in Newcastle. Why does the ATC sound like they're from
Fog
the
237,
UK?
contact ground on 121.7 tree.
121.7 tree frog 237.
Oh, come on.
Newcastle ground frog 237 taxi to parking.
Fog 237, taxi to general aviation parking using taxiway Charlie Whiskey Delta 5 Delta 6 Delta 7 Delta Delta 8 Alpha 5.
Taxiing to general aviation parking via taxiway Charlie Whiskey Delta 5 Delta 6 Delta 7 Delta Delta 8 Alpha 5 frog 237.
Yeah, I would think the voices, you know, if you're flying in America, that sounds like an American voice. If I'm in the UK, I think I would hear a air traffic control person or somebody in the tower that sounds like they're from the UK. I mean, I'm sure they've got people that the recordings have to be there someplace, I would think. Well, at least we get a nice little view of the Newcastle airport. I reckon I could land a Spitfire on that grass field there. Probably even land one right here on the grass here. There's our parking spot right there. So we got a nice little taxi into our parking spot here at ramp 25. High Callerton? High Callerton. What about Low Callerton? Is there Low Callerton? Are they the crosstown rivals? Does high caloriton look down on low caloriton? But how does that work? Well, thank you, Mela. It didn't start off that way, quite honestly, but we salvaged it. I will always, that's one thing I can say, folks, I will always try to salvage things whenever possible. You know, time issues, of course, notwithstanding. You know, I will at least try to make it entertaining and in some cases educational, maybe, without being heavy-handed about it. Yeah, so I'm learning with this simulator. We just go with what we know, and usually that works out in our favor. Usually, not always, but usually. I kind of feel like my throttle's stuck. So what we're going to do is we're going to stop here. Let's see if we can unstick it. I think we did. Yeah, I think we got it unstuck. It seemed like it was sticking a little bit. Well, at least we nailed our stop. Uh-oh. Now my game froze. I think towns like that had a deadly disease, then they would move the town back in the day. Oh. Alright, well, maybe not. Oh, come on. It seems like my Xbox is frozen. Okay. I cannot look. Well, I've watched a lot of Time Team. Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, for whatever reason now, my everything froze, so we're gonna end it there. Tomorrow we'll talk about tomorrow's flight tomorrow. So. It's one of those days. Anyway, thank you all for coming in, hanging out. Whether you were here at the beginning or you came in late, it's all good. It is what it is. Anyway, take care. Enjoy the rest of your Monday. I will see you tomorrow on Peninsula Corridor and the F40. Until then, peace. Live long and prosper.